Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Tuesday, April 6th. You can also catch me on Twitter at OptionsMike. So we have a lot to go over today. Let's start off with the S&P 500. The S&P 500 here hitting all-time highs yesterday, pushing over 406. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Every week we talk about the S&P 500. We noted that downtrend. A week ago this past Friday, it broke that downtrend with a big bullish engulfing candle, and now we're off to the races and we put a new all-time high. That was your entrance. That day was the day to take notice and to get into the S&P 500. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is they chase. They wait for things to confirm, to get to all-time highs, and then they chase in there. And that's where a lot of retail investors tend to get in trouble. The time to start buying was on that downtrend break last Friday. So here we are now. Can we go higher? Yes. Do I think we're going to go higher? I kind of like the way the markets are set up here, but you need to be a little careful chasing after you've had a nice big 3-day move like we've had here. What does have more room to run, however, is the QQQs. This is the NASDAQ. And if you look at the NASDAQ, it had a beautiful breakout candle yesterday, took out that 325 resistance area on decent volume, and now has room up to the 337 area. This is a catch-up play. Remember, tech has been lagging because of the interest rates going up and the yields going up on the 10-year. And this is now a catch-up play. You look at names that have already moved. Names like Google we've talked about, and Microsoft and Facebook, they're all-time highs now, and they're lifting and leading this. Apple's waking up. And then there's the semi sector. So if you switch charts, you look at the SMH, this is the ETF that tracks the semis. It's been lagging. Yep, it almost hit an all-time high yesterday, but it's overall been lagging the market, and usually the semis leads. When the semis lead, the Qs tend to go higher, the markets tend to go higher. So we want to watch this carefully. Names like Lam Research, LRCX, and AMAT have already gone to all-time highs and had explosive moves higher. Names like NVIDIA, which we talked about, started waking up the last couple of days and now look like they're pushing back up to the top of the channel. One name that I'm still watching here is AMD. So if you take a look at AMD, for the last 8 months, it's been in pretty much a sideways consolidation pattern. Has that big gap down there that it's held now. This is like 4 touches of it, and it's coming into this downtrend area here. If it can take out this downtrend and get above the 84 area, that's where the 50-day is, this could really come back to life. So you should really keep an eye on AMD here. It is, right now it's a place I'd be looking at it, taking some small position on it here. If the semis wake up and they're going to lead, AMD should join this battle. They're killing it both on the processors and on the graphics cards. We have a semi shortage, so a name I would take a look at. Hope you're all doing well. Earnings start next week. We'll look at that for some of the banks on next Tuesday. Have a great week. Mike with smartoptiontrading.com.